Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
Hey, welcome back to GameGrumps.
Hello.
Happy
you're here.
Playing more Scanic my dick.
Oh, Sconic McGonicals.
Scanic my dick. Scon my dick.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, well.
That got serious out of nowhere.
Yeah. This game feels like it was made by a para.
Pair of nuts? Where are we going with that?
Damn it! You fucking son of a bitch.
I've finally known you long enough to keep my guard up at all times. Ever since the Updog tragedy of 2014.
That was not a tragedy? That was a miracle?
That was a triumph?
Triumph of all humanity, really. As far as I can tell.
Who's always falling for the Bofidis nuts thing? Is it Brent?
I think Vernon did.
Vernon, yeah. Vernon's fallen for it multiple times.
Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh,
no, you're good. Yeah.
Bofa. Oh god. That one's the easiest one to get off, like, right away.
Really?
If nobody knows your game, you can just be like, oh yeah, I mean, well, it's just like Bofa. And they're just like, Bofa these nuts. Shit!
That's really hard.
It is! I'm so glad you understand, dude.
Yeah. But, I mean...
Fuck, it is so hard. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
It's really hard. Well, it's because you can't... You know, I know I'm gonna get fucking crucified for it.
No, I don't think so.
They're gonna put me on a fucking... a wooden tee.
A wooden tee? Did I tell you when I was a kid, like, I didn't know what Christianity was when I was little, because, you know, I didn't even really understand Jewishness. Whatever you call it.
Judaism?
Yeah, that's the one. Temple time.
The yarmulke hour.
So I thought whenever I would see, like, the cross, like, around town or in another town, I would think that, like, it was a place where you got tea. Because I thought it was a lowercase t. So I thought it was like a coffee house or something. I was like, can I get tea there? My parents would be like,
what?
Oh my god, you're stupid.
I thought shit like that all the time when I was a kid.
Did you really?
Yeah, I remember when I was really young, I used to think that, you know, on, like, tape, measuring tape? I used to think the button on the tape would put out a fire. Somewhere in the world. I convinced myself, I was like 3.
Right.
But I was like convinced that that stopper of the measuring tape, its function was to put out a fire. I don't know why or where that came from. I don't remember my thought process.
Well,
but I just convinced myself. I was like, that's what that does.
I'm saving lives every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have an overinflated sense of how much you can affect the world when you're that young.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Well, I mean, it wasn't just me. It was like anybody.
Oh, sure.
Like when I press this button, a fire's gonna get put out. I choose not to because I think there's a plan for all of us. So
fire rules, losers drool. I think. Oh man.
What the fuck?
It's like the end of Toy Story 3.
No spoilers, dude.
Oh, sorry. Did you ever?
The purpose to that?
I don't know.
Oh, I think if I had magnetic properties, I probably would have, like, attracted it all or something.
When you were a kid, did you ever, personify everything?
I still do.
Oh, okay, cool. Like, but I would see, like, a rock, and I'd be like, that rock's lonely. And then I'd put it with other rocks, and I'd be like, there you go.
Yeah, I still do that.
Really?
To this day, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. It's one of the keystones of
Susie
and Mai's relationship.
Are you a crazy person?
It's because
I'm totally kidding.
It's just like, how could you not?
I don't know.
I think we're like programmed to find like faces and personalities and things.
Oh yeah, maybe you're right.
We're like empathetic creatures.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, that's where I'm supposed to go.
Whoa!
Hey.
Hey, want to get to that big rang though? There you go. Good luck, fucker.
Thanks. Well, this one's the good one.
Yes.
The other one's like too hard. This one's fun. Yeah, so like, especially shit that's like stuffed animals or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Like,
anything that looks like a cute
yeah,
living thing for sure.
but yeah, it's like a tree. Our cars have names and personalities.
Really? What's
Yeah.
your car's name? Am I allowed to ask?
My car's name is Minnie,
Aw,
and Susie's car's name is Forrest, and cause he's green.
green, yeah.
And Minnie's a girl, and Forrest is a guy, and Minnie's really cute, and likes to hang out with other Minnies, and so like they get to chat. Like I'll try to park next to other Minnies. So
Do you ever
they can chat?
when you're in your driveway? Do you ever when Susie's in the car in front of you and you're parking behind her? Do you ever just fucking floor it and crash into the back of her car and then get out? And she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And you're like, "Shh, they're dating."
Susie did that to me.
What? Really? She hit your car?
She smashed into my car. She was all upset one day, and she was driving, and then she just like backed into my car.
When was this?
This is I guess like a year ago, maybe.
Oh man, she was just like frustrated about something else and wasn't thinking. Yeah, that
100%.
happens.
But it was really, I mean, it sucked at the time because she was already stressed out, and
Right.
But it's funny now.
Oh yeah, you don't have to report that to the insurance company.
Yeah.
Crashing into a loved one is pretty much the best thing you can do.
Aside from not crashing.
Yeah.
into a love-
All right. Well, let's not split hairs. Oh dang.
Yeah, I fucked that one up.
Boy, that's tough.
Yeah, they get harder.
Do you only have 7 chances at that in the whole game?
I don't know. I
Like
guess
one
so.
for each
Yeah.
emerald? Oof,
Yeah.
Boy. Rough and tumble.
No, but if I get all the emeralds, then I get to turn into Super Sonic.
Oh,
Presumably.
that's what that is.
God
Well,
damn this! It's worthless.
that
It's
ship is
wasting my
fucking
time
sad.
here. I wish I could fucking do something. Ow! Ow!
ring.
Like, can I keep going up, or what's the deal here? I can't jump any higher.
Drawings.
Am I missing something?
I do not know.
I feel like I'm missing something. Cause I can't jump any. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Well then,
He's in the computer.
paint me an idiot.
It's so simple. Whoa, Eggman.
Fuck you, Eggman! Oh shit!
Oh. That's what that was.
Wish to teach me about the trash. I'm the trash man. I come out and I throw trash all over the ring.
What the heck is going on here? How can you survive this?
I don't know, like, cause I'm the trash man.
Is there something you should be doing that'll hurt that thing?
Presumably hurting these guys.
Because at some point you're gonna get squashed.
I think so.
I don't know. I think you should. Maybe there's a way you can.
Oh, I do have to hit it.
yeah.
Shit, my bad.
Oh, okay. Yep. Just checking.
You were right to think that.
No problem. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
Woo, boy!
I never want to get trash compacted.
Yeah, me neither, Dan.
I just, that's something that has been in my childhood since the first Star Wars movie.
Okay.
And where does that weird monster thing go? When the trash is being compacted? You know the eyeball thing that looks at them? Comes out of the trash?
Yeah.
Where does it go when the trash gets
Well,
compacted?
I think there's a whole load of fucking questions I have about that thing.
Okay.
How did it get in there?
Yup.
Was it in there just from that trash load?
Right.
Does it live in there? Does it
Dude.
like eat garbage? Is it supposed to be there?
Welcome to my fucking life.
Yeah.
I love it and I want to know more about it.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm sure there's 12 Star Wars novels that have written about it extensively and what planet
and it has
comes
a
from.
name and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a race and there's like other people that are like that creature.
Yep.
And then they're like, oh well, it's like a twice removed cousin from the Sarlacc pit monster and shit. And it's like, all right, come on. Whoa.
Whoa, hey.
Did I just go outside? But that's also my favorite scene in Star Wars, period.
The trash compactor scene?
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Because it's the scene where
Whoops.
Luke goes, 3PO! 3PO! Where could he be? and then 3PO's like, oh, Master Luke. And he's like, 3PO! Shut up and listen to me! That's it. That's my favorite scene.
Cool.
Because there's just something about when Luke Skywalker freaks out. I mean, he does it a couple times in the movies, but that scene in particular is him like freaking out the whole time.
Yeah, well, he's about to die.
Yeah, but whenever he like starts yelling, he's like, "What are you doing?" Like he has that same inflection every time. What's going on? I think he does it when they're like in the Millennium Falcon.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I'm alright.
Just had something in my throat. Millennium Falcon. Made the Kessel Run in 17 parsecs or something. What the fuck is it? I don't remember. Do you think? Okay, here's what I'm scared of. All right.
Tell me.
You know the Han Solo movie's coming out.
Yes.
I'm afraid that they're gonna put the fucking Kessel Run in it.
What's the Kessel Run?
The Kessel Run is what the Millennium Falcon run in 17 parsecs or whatever.
What?
You don't remember?
No.
In the cantina scene, where he's like, "You have a fast ship," and he's like, "I have the Millennium Falcon." He's like, "What's that?" And he's like, "Ran the Kessel Run in 17 parsecs."
Oh, yeah.
So it's like this sort of like Star Wars thing.
Legendary thing, yeah.
Star Warsy. Fuck.
And you're afraid they're gonna put that in?
I'm so afraid
Why?
that the Han Solo prequel is good. Because who the fuck gives a shit? It was just a one-off line.
I can't believe
It's just to show that he's showing off about his fucking thing.
I can't believe you're getting mad about something that hasn't happened.
Well, I just know it's going to, you know?
Are you sure?
Well, because it's fucking like the Clone Wars. Like, why'd they need to make a movie about that?
I don't know.
Just because he was like, "Hi, yes, I fought in the Clone Wars." Like, it's just a thing he said.
Well,
they weren't thinking about the fucking actual Clone Wars. They were just saying like, "Oh, he's like this hardened warrior that's been in fucking war or whatever."
Well, weren't all the Star Wars like 1 through 9 chapters written at the same time?
No.
No?
No.
Really?
God, no.
I thought the story was written in advance. That's why the 70 Star Wars were known as 4, 5, and 6.
No.
Huh.
It was the fourth one was just like a fucking homage to old fucking television serials. Because they all were like episode 30 of blah blah blah.
Huh.
Like it was just a funny little thing.
I thought the basic story of it had been written out like half a century ago.
No.
Wow.
I think that was a claim that like somebody made, maybe George Lucas himself, but it's not true.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I heard the idea that, you know, it's 4, 5, and 6, and then eventually they'll do 1, 2, and 3, and then 7, 8, and 9. That was a conversation I had in the early 90s.
In fact, I don't even think it was called Episode 4 when it first got released.
Really?
I think it was just called Star Wars: A New Hope.
Huh.
And then they retroactively made it Star Wars Episode 4 when they released Episode 5. I'm not sure about that.
But when they released Episode 5, that was still 1980.
Yeah.
So it would have meant, like, that they knew it back then.
Right. Yeah, but again, it was like, it wasn't meant to be like this, like, well, we're gonna make 1, 2, and 3. It was just like this little tongue-in-cheek, like, oh, it's midway through the story, this and that.
Oh, alright.
Because, like, who the fuck wants to watch a story about Anakin Skywalker for 3 episodes? Like, he sucks.
I think he only sucked because Hayden Christensen and that script sucked.
Well, I don't know if
I mean,
Hayden
you could have made it
Christensen
amazing! Those prequels could have been amazing!
sucks. I don't know, the story kind of blows.
I think that's why people were so frustrated with them. Because the potential was so rad.
Well, yeah, the fucking Star Wars movie. There's one thing I gotta hand it to that movie, though, is it, like, tried to create its own shit.
What,
Like
Phantom Menace, you mean?
Yeah, well, just the prequels in general. Because it wasn't like, oh, look at all the fucking
Doohickey?
like X-Wings and,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Stuff.
they made up their own shit and had their own sort of, like, in-universe stuff, which I thought was neat. And now, you know, like, Rogue One and probably Han Solo, which is what I'm talking about with the Han Solo movie. Like, they're just gonna fucking throw in a bunch of Star Wars-y shit that you already know, and they're not gonna, like, invent anything new.
Your hopes aren't high? Did you not like Rogue One?
No, oh, I never saw it. I just have no interest.
Oh, fair enough.
Because, like, it's just Darth Vader and AT-ATs. Like, I don't give a shit.
Man,
I've seen that. Like, every Star Wars movie introduced something new. Like, right at the beginning of fucking Episode 5, it's just like, look at these goddamn gigantic snow monster machines.
That was the best.
It's like, whoa, dude, those are awesome. But now they're everywhere, and it's like, oh, well, I don't care.
Fair enough.
I've seen them before.
I loved Rogue One. I know some people didn't like it, but I thought it was pretty wonderful.
I think
Then again, I'm also super easy to please. Like, I am not like, I go to the movies to have a good time, and I just let myself have a good time.
yeah. Well, I think the concept is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'll fucking love it. I don't know.
Yeah, you should give it a shot.
But like, all I'm saying is, I hope the Han Solo movie doesn't have the fucking Kessel Run in it.
Yeah. Yeah, is it that specific thing, or is it the larger thing of fan service?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's 100% fan service.
No, but I mean, is that what bugs you about it?
Oh.
The fan service aspect of it.
I guess. I mean, I guess that's what it is, huh?
Yeah. Oh. Like pandering to an audience.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess it wasn't supposed to go that way.
Hey! We will see you next time on GameGrumps.
Next time on GameGrumps.
And there was something I wanted to talk about this episode, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was.
Well, you can take a moment if you want.
Look, it was Sonic looked at me just as I said that, and he was like, "What the fuck was it?"
You can take a moment to remember if you want.
Nah, I think it's gone. I have to write shit down. Otherwise, it's just like fiddle-dee-dee.